Hey everyone, Dr. D is back with yet another dish, and this very cuisine is liked by most of us. Now what is this recipe? Now this recipe is called Dr. D's Paneer curry. Now this is my version of the Indian cottage cheese curry that I'm going to be telling you today. Now for that, what all ingredients go into this very curry? Let's start off with that quickly. I'm going to be using my usual olive oil, which is the Figaro olive oil, some butter of course, in fact lots of butter, not some, lots of butter. That's going to give the main taste. Then I have some ketchup, some cream. Now this cream is made from skimmed milk, so it's not very thick. Considering the fat element, I'm keeping the fat to a minimum. And then I have some fresh cottage cheese or Indian paneer. Now this is homemade Indian paneer. This has been made from toned milk, not from full fat milk. And then I have got some freshly cut tomatoes, some onions that I've roughly chopped, some peas, some cashew. Now you could grind the cashew finely, absolutely up to you. I like a little bit coarsely grounded cashew because the taste of the cashew that comes in the curry is amazing. So I like this kind of a cashew. And then in the whole spices, I have taken a cinnamon stick, about 2 peppercorns, about 2 cloves, and 1 cardamom or elaichi. I also have some cumin seeds here and some fennel seeds, which we are going to be using in the curry, and some asafoetida. And in the masalas, I have the usual, just 2 masalas, essentially the turmeric powder and the Kashmiri lal mirch. Right? So let's get started with the making of this very curry. Now to start off with, of course, oil. A tablespoon of oil. Okay. I'm going to be adding to this about 1 teaspoon of butter. Okay. I'm using a low-fat butter. So let this just melt beautifully while we get all set to be adding the spices and the whole spices that we need. I'm going to be adding about 1 teaspoon of the cumin seeds or jeera. Here you go. So 1 teaspoon of this. About half a teaspoon of fennel seeds. Then the cinnamon stick, the peppercorns, the clove and the cardamom. So I'm going to put all of these into the oil. There you go. And also add the masalas at this point, which is turmeric, about half a teaspoon of turmeric, and about 1 whole teaspoon of the Kashmiri lal mirch. So, okay. Now we're going to saute them. We're going to saute these nicely. Look at the color. Now at this point, we are going to put, as all of you know, onions. Of course, a whole cup of onions. So we're going to put a whole cup of onions. And then nicely saute these. Now I'm adding my peas in this as well. Okay, my fresh peas, green peas. It is a very easy dish and an extremely tasty one. Okay, so I'm going to saute all of these. And now after this, I'm going to be adding some tomatoes to this as well and allow that to cook for about 7 to 9 minutes. You can add tomato ketchup as per your taste, but I add about, say, tablespoon of tomato ketchup, not more than that. Okay? About a tablespoon of tomato ketchup. Mix everything up. So once this is done, I'm going to be adding my cashews that I have coarsely ground. The cashews go into it going to add a little bit of asafoetida or heen, just a bit. Okay, just for that aroma, that's about it. We don't want the paneer to taste bitter, just as in many dishes we add a bit of fenugreek seeds or methi seeds. Similarly, we add a bit of asafoetida just for that aroma. And of course, it's great for digestion purposes. So I'm going to now add the cream that I have. So now I'm going to be adding a little bit of sugar. Now why we're adding the sugar is to kind of reduce the sourness from the tomatoes. So just a bit of sugar in a small spoon, okay? Now this gives a fabulous taste as well. You would not imagine. A little bit of sugar in paneer ki sabzi makes a lot of difference. I want my paneer to be in gravy form and not completely dried out. And this is the stage where I'm going to be putting the salt as well. So salt, of course, as per your taste and convenience. So I'm going to put about a small spoon in that. And now I'm going to be adding my coriander, a little bit of coriander leaves, not much. Half of it I'm going to be adding now, and about half I'm going to be leaving to be added right at the end for garnishing purposes, because this gives a wonderful color to the curry. So I have about 400 grams of my paneer. So I'm adding my fresh homemade paneer to this. Look at the color. Now the fat content has definitely come down because we have used paneer made from toned milk, and makes it a lot more healthier compared to if you would possibly buy paneer curry from outside, or possibly make it in a very rich way by using rich ingredients. So that's about it. My paneer ki sabji is ready, and now I'm going to plate it and show it as to how it finally looks. I suggest low fat cream because it keeps a check on the fat aspect and also on your weight. So it's very important, especially all those who are not too much into workouts and stuff, and who are kind of not regular with their workouts. It's very important that you stick to something like this and stick to substitutes like these compared to going in for the full fat stuff. Okay, so that's about it. I'm going to plate it right now.
Deep inside us all, there is a dream, one that seeks to liberate the soul. Oh, take me to a place I've never been before, and open up my heart so I can